Strategic projects. The campus misses structure, clear entrances and legible routes. The buildings are lacking orientation and identity. The master plan aims to use the concrete projects on the short and medium term strategically to have a maximal impact on changing and strengthening the image of the campus. The master plan creates a clear framework for new developments. The edge landscape and the central campus meadow create a clear structure for the future development zones and also take into account the existing buildings. The buildings will have clear fronts. Coherent clusters of buildings are created, taking into account the division of the campus between KU Leuven and Thomas More. The concrete short and medium-term development projects are used to give definition to the central campus meadow with clear facades and lively amenities on the ground floor. The entrances to the campus are marked by buildings that give a face to the campus. Comfortable bicycle infrastructure is created, partially integrated in the new buildings. The new forest parking makes sure that the image of the campus is not dominated by car infrastructure anymore. The northern part of the main building will be renovated and potentially expanded to create the living campus building. This should become a landmark building that helps to improve the legibility of the campus. An attractive and accessible building that is an added value to all the users of the campus. A common program of, for example, a cafeteria and a learning center will help to strengthen the synergy between Thomas More and KU Leuven. It is also an opportunity to create a stronger and more lively facade for the main building toward the campus meadow. By demolishing the central hall of the main building and splitting up the building in two parts, a new passage is created, with the living campus building on one side and the rest of the main building on the other. This passage will become a new entrance to the campus coming from the Fruitenborglei, for example for students using the train, with the living campus building as a beacon. KU Leuven wishes to improve and expand its research and educational facilities. With this in mind, two new buildings are being planned on the short and medium term. A first phase will be realized in a compact development zone prominently located on the campus. This building provides a new facade to the central campus meadow with its most lively amenities located on the corner toward the central space. A second phase will be built in a development zone next to the auditorium building. New student housing is also being discussed to replace the existing facilities. This will be located on the edge of the campus with a view towards the landscape. This building will mark the entrance to the campus for people arriving from the new access in the east. Student housing on campus has a positive effect on the shift towards a sustainable mobility and on the social control and liveliness of the campus. Thomas More primarily has a specific need for an extension attached to the current ATC building. On the long term, the option to expand the welding center is also integrated in the master plan. This image shows a possible elaboration of the concepts of the master plan with the developments on the medium term. We have to underline the volumes represent urban planning envelopes, not architecture. The architecture projects will be developed in detail in a later phase based on the assumptions of the master plan. The master plan defines the framework for the maximal long-term development of the campus. Different development and redevelopment zones are defined for Thomas More and KU Leuven. All new build developments should be located in these development zones. This image shows an overview with the maximal development envelopes. This brings us to the end of this survey. We would like to thank you again for your cooperation and are looking forward to the results.